Boom, live. All right. So, guys, I got like 10 minutes. I know I said 5, but here's the deal. Okay. So, here's the deal. I want to talk about not overcomplicating appointments. Okay. I'm going to give you a super quick, super easy way to book appointments today if you're not booking appointments. And booking appointments is like the easiest thing to do. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to send a message out and then we're going to get started on this. Okay. So, give me 1 sec here. Give me 1 sec. And okay. So, all right. So let me show you guys the easy way to book appointments. All right. So any questions you have, put them below. Any comments you have, I'll answer them. I'll come back to this or I'll answer them on the live. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching the replay on YouTube, then subscribe to my channel and go to my Facebook group and drop some comments below. So this way I can answer them for you and any other videos you want to see so I can make some material on that. But here's the thing. It's a quick 5-minute video. I want to show you guys here real quick. Like if you're struggling to book appointments, okay? Like if you're struggling to book appointments, it's this simple. So first of all, let me know if you can see my screen because I just realized maybe I can move this over here. Okay, so maybe I can move this way. All right, so let me know if you guys, I'll be able to see it. Okay, so pretty sure you can see my screen. So here's the deal. You're gonna have whatever platform you're on, okay? So this platform can be LinkedIn. This platform can be Facebook. This platform can be Instagram. These are all the platforms we use right now, okay? And YouTube, but YouTube, you won't really, I don't use YouTube in this way, so I'm actually not even gonna put YouTube on there. I don't use it in this way. So these are the 3 platforms that most people are familiar with using, okay? And what I'm gonna show you works on each one of these platforms in the exact same freaking way, okay? It's like a joke how easy this is, guys. Literally, people are gonna watch this video and all of a sudden be like, wow, I just made 5 figures this week. Like, it really is that simple. So, so you come over here and on each one of these platforms, you can post content, okay? I know that sounds like duh, right? But here's the thing. Whenever you post content on here, I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this. So you post content, and then you have this little heart, and then you have like the comments, okay? So people can either like your video or comment, or like your post or comment on your post. So you're posting content. And then you're literally just going in here, guys, and in each one of these, right, everybody that hearted your post, everybody that commented on your post, you're going to start a conversation, okay? You're just gonna start a simple conversation with them and you're gonna open that up and you're gonna ask the same questions in every conversation. So we use a specific framework, like our scripts that we use, our framework used for messaging opens up the floor to be able to figure out like, at first of all, acknowledging, I'll let you guys know right off the bat, acknowledge what the heck happened. So if you're wondering yourself like, well, how do I start a conversation with somebody that just liked one of my posts on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram? How do I do that if they commented on one of my posts on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram? Simple, guys. Acknowledge them, okay? Acknowledge the fact that they liked your post or acknowledge the fact that they commented on your post. Say, hey, Jeff, couldn't notice that you showed me some love on my last post. How's business going? How are sales, right? Or just appreciate the love. And if they respond, then you simply just go in there and you start the conversation with them. Couldn't help but notice you do X. How's the year been going? And you start going through questions on where they want to be, what's stopping them, what they feel like is holding them up. What have they done to figure this out? And then by the end of it, they're just like, yeah. Well, I'm great at this. I've had a lot of success doing X. Would you mind if I lend some advice or would you be open to some advice? And they're always like, yes. And then you take this conversation to the phone. This is a phone, okay? So that's a cell phone. And you're taking this conversation to the phone. Now, here's the other way you can do it. So you have LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, right? So all these platforms, this is number 1, okay? I wish I could just copy this. Can I do that? I can't. Okay, so we'll just come over here. So here's number 2. Okay. This is the best 10-minute crash course you guys are ever going to get. I could have charged money to make this, but I didn't, because I was listening to some people and they're like, everybody is struggling to book appointments. Guys, it is a joke how easy it is to book appointments. Like, it doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter what coaching business you're in. Now, closing deals is a different story, right? Closing the deal is a totally different story. When you talk about booking the appointment, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. Like, right now we're connecting with roughly 20 calls plus per week on a low end without ads. Okay, like booking calls is not a problem, right? And that's with us still doing a ton of interviews. That's still us managing the business. Like, so many things that we do behind the scenes that you guys don't see, right? Do you find, and there's a question here, Sharon says, do you find business owners like to meet in person better than Zoom calls? So here's my opinion with that. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I've come to find that it doesn't really matter. Like, I haven't done an in-person meeting for the last 3 years. And it doesn't matter what business you're in, whether you're consulting or coaching. Like, social media marketing would be consulting. It doesn't matter if you're in consulting or if you're in coaching, because at the end of the day, like, people want answers to something they're looking to fix now. And whether you're in person or not, it doesn't matter. Like, if you can solve their problem, then they want to work with you. Because here's the thing, guys, like, a lot of people want to build a lot of rapport, and rapport building is important. Rapport building is important. That's why content's important. I have people come to me all the time where they're like, yeah, man, I've been watching your YouTube videos, your Facebook group, your LinkedIn, your Instagram. Like, they know me from one place or another. Even cold traffic will eventually look you up and find you. That's why every platform that you have up needs to have your content, whether it's repurposed or not. You're doing a major disservice to your clientele not having content for them to see, because they're going to look you up, I promise. Like, they'll look you up. So regardless of what you do, people are not looking for just friends, right? If they want to meet up with you in person, like, they better be looking to do business with you. If they're looking for just a friend, they can swipe right. You know what I mean? Like, we're not here to be that. We're here to be their friend in business. We don't have to do all that. Let me buy you lunch and dinner and stuff. So option number 2 is you have LinkedIn, you have Facebook, you have Instagram again, okay? And the way this works here is that each one of these platforms, people connect with you on, okay? So LinkedIn, you know, you're getting your connections. Facebook, you're getting friends, and Instagram, you're getting followers. So you know what I could do is, let me move this. So can I still draw on this? Okay, so LinkedIn, you have connections. Okay. And I should probably get one of those pens you can draw on this. Facebook, you have friends. I'm gonna show you guys how simple this number 2 is. Instagram, you have followers. Okay. Okay. So the way it works is all 3 of these platforms, people are connecting with you. Okay. Whether they find you through a search engine, whether you're commenting on their stuff, you comment on something else, the algorithm pushes you out, and then they add you as a friend, right? Because you're posting content, and if people are commenting on that, or you're going out and you're commenting on other people's posts, right? Then their friends list is going to see you. That's how the algorithm works. So when people are going to friend you, right? So let me actually erase this. So when people are going, like, all these people, so all of these people, right, will go to add you. Okay. They're going to add you. All right. And when they add you, you are going to accept them. I know, guys, I'm getting really complex with this here. You're going to accept the request. Okay. That's your next step. And then you're going to start a conversation. Okay. And that conversation leads to a phone call. Same exact conversation. You're acknowledging what they did. They added you as a friend, right? Say, hey, thanks for adding me as a friend. Hey, thanks for the ad, right? And they're like, oh yeah, no problem. Of course. Oh, I saw you're friends with this person. Oh yeah, I saw you do this. Oh yeah, definitely. We're in a similar space, whatever, right? Your next response, I couldn't help but notice you do X. How's the year been going? Guys, it's like so easy. Like, if you're not booking 10 calls a week doing this, which should take you like 2 to 3 hours a day. And that's if you're not very good at it, right? That's 10 calls a week. Now, depending on the types of leads coming in, like if you're booking 20 calls a week, you're going to get 1 to 2 sales. Okay. Like it's that simple. And this isn't a complicated recipe. I just want to hop on because so many calls I hop on with agency owners lately are like, man, I just need appointments. And guys, I could have charged to do this training. In fact, I might even charge to do this training down the road and give all my scripts and everything away. But the thing is, like, from the point of like, how does this stuff work? How can I book appointments easily? Like, this is how you do it organically. This is what people are selling for thousands of dollars. Like, this is how you do it organically, guys. This isn't like, I'm here to help you guys. And I'm telling you right now, like, it is not a hard process. If you're like, what do I need to do to get in front of people? Well, I don't have testimonials. Okay. Well, I don't have any type of reputation yet, or I don't have a brand, or I don't have this or that. Like, none of it matters. Like, you build that as you go. But remember, I had no brand when I landed my first few clients and scaled to 12.5K a month with my social media marketing agency in January of 2018. It took me 60 days. I had none of that stuff. I had no testimonials, none of that. I just started as many conversations as I could, and people said yes to me. I still don't run ads. Like, I still don't, like, for myself, and even when we're running ads, I don't run my own ads. Like, I have outsourced. So the thing is, guys, like, don't overcomplicate it. You don't need to know everything about everything. All you need to do is post content right here that makes sense to your industry. Okay. Typically, if you hop on enough phone calls, right? These phone calls, all these phone calls should be to do one of two things. Make a sale. I'm just going to put sale, or it's market research. Okay. So these two things are happening. This is not monthly recurring. This is market research. These two things are happening. So you need to have market research from these calls, because when you get market research, you'll know what they're saying. And if you're really, really good, you want to get really, really good at this, then at the end of every day, this is what I do. You guys are wondering how I come up with such good freaking posts that I write. It comes from my sales calls. It comes from my team sales calls, like both of us. So I take those calls and I write down everything I'm hearing from those calls that my ideal audience is saying. I take that market research and then I put it in a post and I write a story about it. This is the ecosystem. Okay, this is the ecosystem for organic appointments. And if you want to get really good and you're like, man, I have no content to write, then just get on the freaking phone and suck it up, right? Whether you're cold calling or you're going through this, like, get on the freaking phone, right? And then start gathering some market research, like listening to them. Like, what are their problems? Like, what are they struggling with? What's holding them up? How quickly do they want to solve that specific type of problem? Based on how big the business is, what is their specific problem? Like, right? Like, when I talk to businesses, guys, like, I notice like newer agencies or newer business in general, they struggle with growth because they don't have appointments. People that are getting appointments struggle because they're not closing at a high enough percentage. People that are closing at a high percentage struggle because they're not doing great with follow-up, right? So these are all different holes to fill whenever I'm coming up with a better offer. Okay, so a lot of people ask me on sales calls when I talk to agency owners that are getting into the Art of Sales program, my private mentorship, where we help with all this and then some. When people are getting into my Art of Sales mentorship, like, they talk about that a lot, is like, well, I don't have any of that stuff, right? I don't have a good offer. And they're like, how do I create an offer? And I don't help people create offers because I had help creating my own offer. Like, I'm still not super great at creating offers. I just hear things that people are missing, and then we build solutions around that. That becomes my offer, right? So if you're like, what should my offer be? Well, listen to your audience. I always suggest to start with lead gen, and then you can go ahead and start to build around that. Okay, so if you start with lead gen and they're like, well, I can't close the leads. Well, listen to some of the calls and build a script out. Now you have a process for if you're generating leads for somebody else, you could also give them scripts to close the deals, right? Whatever their bottlenecks are, you're building around that. This is what helps you become a full agency, or you could find something more profitable within your service that you're offering and just focus on that. So that's how you are able to build the offer. So anyway, guys, hope this was helpful. I'm going to jump off. If it was, just drop below. We've had a few dozen people already on, so just like the video, heart the video so it expands the reach. But guys, this is how you can book easily 10 to 20 appointments a week without ad spend and easily start closing 1 to 2 deals a week. And once you have enough money, then you throw it into ads, you start building a team and that sort of thing. So this is how you do it. Hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to actually hop on a call with my sales team now, and I will holler at you guys later. If you want any help with this, you can book a call above if you're watching on Facebook with me or my team. So we can actually like do an audit on your agency, see what the right fit is for you or what your next step should be. So like I said, we help all different types of agencies at every level, whether you're like new trying to get up to that first 3 clients, whether you have appointments and you need to close deals at a higher percentage, or you're already grown and you either need salespeople or you need to fix your back end process to stop leaking the revenue. So those are the 3 different stages. So if you're at one of those stages, just go ahead and click the link above. If you're on YouTube, I put a bunch of fun stuff down at the bottom of the description so you can go and explore to be able to help you with wherever you're at. So I'll holler at you guys later, and let's kick some ass this week.